Hello, welcome to today's update video. Yes, this is the Warp Journey Space Marine adventure. Sadly, this took longer than I expected. I had actually had a completely different concept I went for, and it did not work. So I kind of had to go back to basically to square one. So, what I had done initially, my intent was to actually give him a banner. Set his arm out like he's planning a banner with this nice, huge, well, relatively speaking, large, standard Imperial banner that would be on the end of a pole with a crossbeam. So I repositioned his arm and everything, but it didn't look kind of the way I intended it. But I was going to go with it. It looked good. It looked good still, in my opinion. But then when my son saw it, he said, "No, Dad, that's not, that's no." So, I kind of had to go back to the scratch, I guess, start over. So what I did is I reset the arm, and I had to think, what am I going to do? Well, thought about it. I figured, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll put a little bit of myself in there, I guess. So, being... I'm a saber fencer from way back for a very, very, very long time. I've been a saber fencer. I figured I'd give him that type of a weapon. So, did a little extra work. First thing I did was reposition the arm so it's kind of low, in a low guard, out of the way so he can fire his bolter, yet still be ready at the, if anything comes his way. I had to cut the wrist, or cut the hand off, and reposition that to make it hold it at a better angle. That was actually a modification I had to make for the banner as well, and it worked out such that it actually worked for the saber as well. So I took a Corsair, it was a Black Ark Corsair sword, and cut it off just at the hilt, drilled out the blade a bit to put a pin in, and then using green stuff I built a saber guard around it, and then mounted it in his hand using green stuff to kind of build up the grip. So let's see if we can get this close up here. So there's the blade. Okay. Okay. Now the guard was built in a couple phases. First was to actually create the basic shape of the guard. This is actually a very similar to 19th century British cavalry sabers in the hilt design. And so it used green stuff to create that general shape, pushed it through the pin all the way up to the hilt, and then wrapped it around to the pommel. Once that was cured, then I went back with some more green stuff to build up the front right here in front to basically blend in to build this a little bit thicker. Not only would that make it stronger, but it would also make it look a little bit more substantial. It blends well into the hilt that was there, and then to finish it off, I went ahead and used a gap-filling super glue to fill in any gaps between the two pieces of green stuff. So what it being that it was the first layer was relatively thin, I couldn't apply too much pressure as I sculpted it. So, our intrepid hero has vanquished some foes and picked up a relic weapon now on his adventures. And who knows where he's off to next. Now I have reached out to someone on the next one on the list that I could reach. And as soon as I find out, I'll be sending this off to that individual. So, stay tuned. You'll see this continue his journey And I do apologize for the delay. Just, again, first time through, my concept did not work. Conversion that basically failed the execution, but I think I'm happy with this because it is a little bit of me in the model. So, hope you enjoyed this. Look forward to seeing what happens. Honestly, I don't know what else can be put on. I hope maybe there's some others will have some ideas about details they can add or what have you. But it looks like it's ready to paint soon. So, if you're interested in getting added to this list of individuals, please leave a comment below, and I'll add you to the list before I mail it out to the next individual. So keep an eye out for videos for the Warp Journey Space Marine that may be coming out from the next individual who'll be working on it, and we'll see where he goes next. Alright, thanks a lot for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed this. Really do hope, Inquisitor Jones, that you are satisfied and pleased with the addition that I've made. Alright, guys, see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.